Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Tigres, Portland Timbers versus Tigres UANL in Leagues Cup 2023, West 1 group stage. Portland Timbers contra Tigres en la Leagues Cup, fase de grupos, jornada 2. The second game of the night. I'm only live for this one, so we'll enjoy it. We'll be on our way. So, should be a fun night. Let's have some fun with this and let's enjoy. Let's go. If Portland wins, they top the group, whether it's on penalties or outright. If they win, they top the group. For Tigres in goal, Nahuel Guzman, the back four. Jesus Angulo, Samir Caetano, Guido Pizarro, and Javier Aquino. The midfield 2, Rafael Carioca and Juan Pablo Vigon. The midfield 3, Lopez, Fernando Gorejan, Luis Quinones, and Andre Pierre Gignac up top for Tigres. For Portland Timbers in goal, Alias Ivacic. The back 3 of Juan Mosquera, Zach McGraw, Dario Zuparic, Claudio Bravo. The midfield 3 of Christian Paredes, Diego Chara, and Evander, and the front 3 of Daron Asprilla, Felipe Mora, and Marvin Loria for Portland Timbers. Portland wins, they top the group. If they get a point, they still go through because San Jose can only earn 3. So any result for Portland, whether it's a draw, a lost penalty shootout, a 1 penalty shootout, or a 1 game, they will go through. Only a loss could put Portland into a precarious position going into match day 3, where they would just have to sit and wait and see what Tigres does against San Jose, which they would win. So they're probably through, but, 2-0 Monterey RSL. How we doing? 2-0. Yep. But Providence Park for Portland Timbers. See how this one turns. I did have Portland. Did I have them top in the group or Tigres top in the group? I had Portland going through. Nahuel Guzman, the player to watch for Tigres. 11 clean sheets in Liga MX last season for Nahuel Guzman. What's popping? How we doing? 0-0 between Galaxy and Leon, 21 minutes. Oh, that's interesting. U.S. women's team cannot get a win. Did they lose or draw? I went straight to seeing what the result of the Chelsea game was. But Chelsea could still win. Evander's the player to watch for Portland Timbers. Chelsea could still win the Premier League Summer Series if they win on Sunday. And depending on how many points they need or goal differential they need over Villa. If Villa loses, Chelsea would still have to win or draw. But I'll still cover that Chelsea game on Sunday. Drew 1-1 against the Netherlands. That's better than nothing. 7 minutes to kick off. But on Sunday afternoon, I will still cover the Chelsea-Fulham game. Why not? Chelsea's preseason they've looked amazing, I gotta say. It'll be fun, probably. Probably. I don't know. Drew 1-1 against the Netherlands. But hey, yeah, that sounds about right for the USA. Hey, Canada won today, but the USA didn't. That's amazing. Hey, even though Toronto lost, sometimes you got to take the good with the bad. 2-0 Real Madrid versus Man United. That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right to me. Walter Castellanos is the referee here tonight. And tomorrow, depending on what happens, I could be live for both Cincinnati and St. Louis, and who knows? Time for Liga MX teams to give a Putisa to the MLS. Yeah, he did. Bellingham did chip Onana. That was a beautiful goal. That sucks. Do you need ice or something? Teams have walked out. We're ready to go. Arsenal Barcelona starts in a few minutes live at SoFi Stadium. But here I am doing the Portland Timbers versus Tigres. Could have made those Arsenal fans happy, but I don't know if they stayed. Happy the United States tied the Netherlands, but we got to do better. We cannot be that sloppy against Spain or England. You will be, though. So. Who are you rooting for? Portland? I want to see Portland get through this group. So I want them to at least get to a shootout. If they get to a shootout, they're through. They will go through the group no matter what. Even if Tigres were to win against San Jose or even lose, as long as Portland gets to a shootout, they're through. So I just want Portland to get to the shootout. Then we may reevaluate there. But so yeah, no, I don't. No, I don't. I'm flattered, but no, I don't. At least not. Well, even if I wanted to, I still probably couldn't. Barcelona versus Arsenal starts. That's interesting. How we doing, Diogo? Big up to you. Big up to you. How we doing? Tigres starting 11. Portland's wearing their Rose City kits. Nahuel Guzman, the back four. Jesus Angulo, Samir Caetano, Guido Pizarro, Javier Aquino, Fernando Gorejan, Rafael Carioca, Juan Pablo Vigón, Lopez, Andre Pierre Gignac, and Luis Quinones for Tigres, the starting 11. Portland, it's green, so Portland. Portland Timbers, starting 11 for Portland. Alija Zivacic, the back four. Claudio Bravo, Zach McGraw, Dario Zuparic, Juan Mosquera, Christian Paredes, Diego Chara, Marvin Loria, Evander, Daron Asprilla, and Felipe Mora. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, Portland's wearing their Rose City kits here. Tigres wearing their navy blue kits. They're sort of navy blue. They're away kits. Navy blue. Yeah, we'll go with it. Navy blue. Well, Monterrey, no. Monterrey did play today. I think this is the first game with an actual Mexican big dog. Monterrey won. So let's see what Tigres does. And then we got America and Chivas tomorrow. Here we go. Tigres to kick off. Here we go. And we're off. Portland contra Tigres. Hey, they're even doing it the way I normally do it. Showing Portland first. Even though technically they're the away team, but I'm not going to. It's weird. USA, probably, if I'm being honest. USA. I need to see Canada build on. I need to see them build something up before I say Canada. So, USA. I do like the plan that the FMF has to get more players to Europe and try to build a better national team. I like the plan, but I don't know if the fruits of that plan really show up by 2026. So, Lazio 2-0. Tati Cassiano subbed and subbed out at 69. Hopefully Portland can win 2-0 or 1-0 game winner. Or just get to a shootout. They still go through if they do that. I just want to have some fun here. Playing forward, and that's going to get straight to Nahuel Guzman. Is he wearing gray shorts? That's interesting. Big night of ball. I've been watching TFC New York, Madrid versus United, Chelsea versus Newcastle. Watching this match, Arsenal, Barca soon. How we doing, Isaiah? That is a crazy night. I've only watched 2 matches. That's a free kick for Tigres. Can't really tell that there's side panels or the side panels on the Tigres kits, but they still have the stripe. You know what? I really like the Adidas World Cup 22 template, you know? The current MLS template and all that. I like the side panel template with the side stripe. I like that template. Argentina did it well. Like a lot of teams did that template well, I gotta say. Argentina did. I think Toronto did, to be honest. That's probably the only one good thing they've done this year. Portland has. Tigres has. Well, Toronto did actually both because their third kid also has it too. Bill Tuiloma always scored off headers. That's what I liked about him. I miss Tuiloma, at least on the Timbers. He hasn't really played well on Charlotte, you know? He's fallen off. Like, that's the reverse of a change of scenery, you know? Sometimes when a player gets traded, it breaks them. Tuiloma's like the new definition of that. Getting traded and broken because you shouldn't have gotten traded. He has not done well at Charlotte. Siboldi's second stint with Tigres. He coached for Al Ahly in Saudi Arabia in 2022. Before Tigres. Which, I don't know why that matters to MLS, but okay. I guess the connection of, hey, he used to coach in Saudi Arabia, you know. If he came to CONCACAF, that must mean a lot, even though he used to be at Cruz Azul. Asprilla loses the ball, but still, Mosquera could keep. That'll be taken away and pushed forward. Monterrey 3-0 Bertarame. Not surprised. And that's a foul against Portland. Free kick for Tigres in the defensive end. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Super chats are on as well. Portland is top of the group as this stands. And even if they lost the shootout, they'd still be top in the group for now, going into match day 3. That's some. 14 fouls committed per match for Portland, third most in MLS this season. Doesn't really surprise me. Barcelona 1-0 over Arsenal, Robert Lewandowski. Ooh. Arsenal's got some problems in the preseason, I'm not going to lie. Ooh. Maybe MLS All-Stars just suck. Are Arsenal still bottlers? Oh, interesting. 5th minute. The only team that seems like they could have a slow start in the Premier League and win it is Man City. Minimum 15 likes. I like the way you're talking. It's like Arsenal was playing against Minnows, which is MLS. Man, that all-star team didn't even care. That was just sad. Giovanni Savarese, his 6th season as Portland manager, 91 wins. 91, 59, 53 all comps, which is pretty good. But hit that like button. Let's run this one up. Portland 2020 MLS is back champion, 2015 MLS Cup champion. So Portland knows about in-season tournaments. They've done it before. It would be kind of awesome to see Portland win Leagues Cup, the first big Leagues Cup. It would be cool. It would be cool because they've won in-season tournaments before. It'd be interesting. Cross in. Header brought down. Portland. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Mora loses the ball. Not great. 7th minute. Tigres playing forward. It's been about half and half so far. Takes it forward. Nice play. Asprilla doesn't get there. Seventh minute. Long ball over the top. Tigres plays it into the box, but that can be cleared. That's out for a goal kick for Ivicic. Good play. Carioca couldn't pick it up. Hopefully LAFC can beat Tigres with the new signings they have, especially the new midfielder and new striker they acquired. Yeah. 6 Liga MX titles for Tigres since 2011, and of course they won the 2020 CONCACAF Champions League, which that was a pretty fun game. Playing forward. Cross in. Cleared. Ooh. Chara. Headed away. Nice. Plays it forward. Chance for Portland. Blocked. That's out for a corner. You think Bronny James will ever play in the NBA? I'm not a doctor, but I know that if they have a cardiac arrest like that, it's going to be hard for him to play with a defibrillator inside his chest or anything like that. So his career probably is over. And it's sad to see. Corner for Portland in the 9th minute. Cross in. Shot. Mora puts it wide. Offside. That'll be a goal kick. They were. Ramsdale, Jurien Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, Ben White, Havertz, Partey, Odegaard, Trossard, Saka, Gabriel Jesus. That's a pretty good 11. They're losing to Barcelona? All right. I know it's preseason, but still. You think the U.S. women's national team win a three-peat? No. I think Japan has a better chance. Saka equalizes for Arsenal. Good for them. That's what they needed. With a win, Portland wins West 1. They'll advance to knockout stage with any result. Any draw or outright win, they will go through no matter what. But a draw could cause a draw and a lost penalty shootout could cause them to lose seeding. If they win the shootout, they would still go through top of the group, yes. Depending on goal differential. Well, head-to-head, no, they would still go through top of the group. If Tigres were to win, well, no, they only have 4 points. So, Portland would go through. Gordon Hahn, they think that might have been a handball. Or at least Gordon Hahn does. Carioca, brought down by Mosquera. Colorado to the Big 12 is official, as they should be in the Big 12. That's where they should be. They should have never left. So the fact they went back, I agree with it. Colorado is Big 12. No, that hit his back. That don't look like a handball to me. As far as I can tell, that looked like it hit his back. That's not a handball to me. Besides, his hand was at his side. That doesn't look like a handball to me. Free kick for Tigres, which is fair. But that ain't no handball. So fair for a free kick. Tigres, Monterrey, America, Chivas are going to avenge Liga MX. Well, one of them's already winning. Tigres has had their moments, but I'd say it's been about half and half, and we'll find out about tomorrow with America and Chivas. We'll find out tomorrow, but I'll cover both those matches if I don't go to St. Louis versus America, but I'm not sure. Gorehan plays it short. Luis Quinones. Playing forward. Good block. Right back into Evander's path. Evander plays it forward. They'll be out for a Timbers throw. Colorado didn't fit in the Pac-12. Who do you think the Pac-12 will go after? I'm not sure. They're just going to fall apart. Maybe Fresno State, maybe. Somebody like that, of that ilk, Fresno State. Something like that. USA out round of 16. Women's World Cup. No, they'll probably get further. Player down, hurt. Yeah, Fresno State's the only thing I can think of. San Jose, or is San Diego State in the pack? San Diego State should then, yeah. San Diego State, Fresno State, bold prediction. I would give that a 8.5 on the boldness scale. USA out in the round of 16 in the Women's World Cup. I'm giving that an 8.5 on the boldness scale. I still think they get to the quarterfinals at the very least. 8.5 on the boldness scale. It could happen, but I'll say 8.5 on the boldness scale. And yeah, I just stole Josh Pate's boldness scale for 5 seconds. I know. Who cares? At this point, But you either say, maybe we need to just pick up schools or fall apart. I get the Pac-12 is more of an Olympic sport conference, and that's kind of what hurt them. And high academics. But at this point, you kind of got to throw that to the wayside, personally. But that's just me. Exactly. That's why I put it at 8.5 on the boldness scale. Anybody who watches Late Kick will get that off-season reference. If not, I may be the only one. Hey, that man stole chasing severe weather from me. I could steal the paper pop and the boldness scale. That man stole storm chasing and being enthralled by severe weather from me. I could steal the paper pop and the boldness scale. I do root for the Canadian women's team, yes. But, as you know, I really don't have any problem with the U.S. men's national team. I'm fine with the men's national team doing good when it comes to the U.S. It's just I like to see the U.S. women lose. I still root for Jamaica, Costa Rica, and Panama, and Canada, though. So the rest of CONCACAF, though, Germany will win. I like that call. I think Japan, Spain, Germany, those are the real favorites. Canada, if they could build on winning today and that comeback, maybe they could pull something and fraud another trophy like they did the gold medal. But Canada and the USA are probably on the same level. Brazil are probably in between that top level and that second level. Italy, I would say, is on the U.S. and Canada's level. Italy could challenge, which that would be nice. But I think Japan, out of the teams that I'm really rooting for, my big three teams, I think Japan is the most favorite, or the best team of the three. I think it's Japan, Canada, Italy, but they're all strong. But what about Spain? They could easily win the Women's World Cup. Easily. They're amazing. But them or Japan, I think those are two of the real favorites, as well as Germany. I'm supporting Switzerland. I think you know why. Yeah, I know why. So I guess you're an Aston Villa fan when it comes to women's club football. 17th minute, shot past the post. I think Lehman still plays for Villa, right? I think so. Last I checked. 17th minute, 1.83 expected goals per match for Tigres, fourth in Liga MX after 3 games. That's pretty good. Throw in for Portland, 17th minute. Hit that like button, y'all. Super chats are on. Portland is playing well. It's sort of half and half. I like the way this game is going. This one's just a live, though. There's no review of this. Speaking of the Toronto review, I barely even spoke about the game. I was just complaining about the situation. There was nothing really to talk about the game, to be honest. Toronto just sucks. Do you blame me, though? Oh, yeah, Switzerland. I mean, I don't blame anybody for rooting for Switzerland if they wanted to root for Switzerland. I don't blame them. It's already out. It's been out for like an hour. Not an hour, almost an hour and a half at this point, probably, yeah. Or hour 25. '18th minute. Watch it at half if you want to. Or save it till after the game. I don't know. It's only 10 minutes. It isn't that much. '19th minute, 0-0, 0-0. Tigres. Oh, what a defensive play by Zach. Man, he's good. Luis Quinones. Zach McGraw is amazing. He's amazing. I'm so glad he picked Canada. We needed a center back, and we found it in the most unexpected way, but it works. Playing forward. Ooh. Mosquera dropped down. Free kick for Portland. I don't know if it'll be a 1 hour rant, but I got enough time that I could do it if I wanted to. I could do a 1 hour rant if I wanted to, because that's that's the second game I'm doing of the day, but I'm not doing anything after. I'm only doing things before. So you know what? Maybe. I don't know if it'll go an hour, but if I do, I wouldn't be surprised. Because at that point, I'm going to be completely apathetic. So that might just be the biggest, your season is over type thing. Now, that's definitely an Uncle Lou reference, but playing forward. Oh, nice. Nice. Ooh, Portland is doing what they got to do. Game's very interesting. 21st minute. Very interesting. Sort of a chess match. I like. Playing forward, nice play. To Mosquera. Mosquera cross. Oh! He has open space now. Mosquera crosses it into the middle, and Evander kicks it. Scuffs it, though. Halftime between LA and Leon, 0-0. Any Ryan hat flicks? Not in the review, no. No. I don't know. I haven't done the hat flick segment in a while, and I don't think I've actually flicked my hat at all in a while, to be honest. It's been a while. I don't know. Maybe Nice play. Aspria right to Nawell, but he gets the touch to it. But Portland's still there. A chip headed away. Damn, I wish they had that. That would have been amazing. Evander. Portland almost had him there. Paredes. That's got to be a free kick. Right at the top of the box. Free kick. Monterey 3-0 at full time. I'm not surprised. Nawell put himself in a bad position, but he had to be honest. And they still almost chipped it, but a good cross. What if Mosquera chipped that? That would have been amazing. Portland is starting to take the initiative here, They're starting to get something going here. I like. Oh. Portland had a golden opportunity. Like in soccer, every time you have open opportunity, you got to take a shot, but Portland's getting close. I feel like they're going to score somehow. Again, all they have to do to get through the group is draw. If they get a point today, they're going through to the round of 32. If they get 2 points, they top the group. So if they win on penalties or win outright, they top the group. Free kick for Portland here, 23rd minute. Evander hit from farther out than this last game. Let's see if he could hit from this far again. Laria also standing over it. Paredes, Laria, and Evander all standing over it. Chivas is winning this tournament. Evander. 0-0, 0-0. It's going to be Evander. Evander shot. Top bins. Goal. 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 Golazo. Golazo. Aso. 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 Goal de Timbers. Goal de Evander. 1-0. Oh my God. He had Nawell just standing there. Oh my God. What a shot. Evander again outside of the 18. Jesus Lord. Damn. What a goal, Evander. Take a bow. Top bins. Well didn't even jump. Is he okay? Wow. 24th minute, 1-0 Portland, Uno Acero. What a goal. Now, that was a Messi-like goal. He's got a point. Jesus, man, that was amazing. Evander, my Lord. Woo, baby. Woo, baby. My Lord, that was amazing. Woo, baby. That was awesome. That was... I don't know. I think at least Noel got his hand to the Javinko one back in 2018. He didn't do nothing there. Laria. That'll be got right by Noel. That'll be a goal kick. But seriously, though, at least when it comes to free kicks, yes, the Javinko free kick was amazing back in 2018, but at least Noel got his hand to that one. That was top corner, and even then, that just pushed Noel's hand back. He didn't even touch that. Evander had him beat. Evander had that man beat. He had Noel dead to rights. I love Javinko's free kick back in 2018 at El Volcan, but that's nothing on what Evander just did. That is nothing on what Evander just did. Evander had Noel dead to rights. 2 straight goals by Evander in this tournament outside the 18. And that was even closer. Give Evander the player of the group. Jeez. My word, that was amazing. Shot by Gignac, saved by Ivacic. Woo, baby. Gignac almost came back around and said, oh, I might just have you dead to rights. Nope. Big save by Ivacic. Lovely. And he was onside too. What a volley by Gignac. And Ivacic gets his paws to it. Boom. Aljaz Ivacic with a big save. Little good redirection by Bravo too to make sure that doesn't get back to a forward. So that was also good. 26th minute. Uno Acero. Portland 1-0. Portland will top the group if they win and hold on to this result. What? What? I didn't. Okay. That's nice. That's awesome. I would do a mile high. That's awesome. That's awesome. Nobody's heard the term dead to rights before. I don't know. That's probably what the... I don't know. I thought that was normal parlance. I don't know. 28th minute. Okay. That's the only thing I could think. 28th minute. Hit that like button. Super chats are on. Let's get this one going. 1-0. Uno Acero Portland. Portland is doing the work. And if Tigres were to lose to San Jose, they could be eliminated. Or if they lose a shootout to San Jose, Tigres would be eliminated. Sacramento Republic 2-0 over Phoenix Rising. Not surprised. 29th minute. Am I crazy to say this, but I think Portland's performance has been better against Tigres than it was against San Jose. San Jose actually looked better against Portland than Tigres has. Portland's done what they had to do. I gotta say. I like what I'm watching. I really am. This is fun. Seriously, I personally think that the San Jose performance against Portland was not anywhere, or Tigres is not anywhere near playing as good as San Jose did against Portland. Mora's down. Yellow card for Carioca. I think San Jose legitimately played Portland better in this group so far. Let's go, Portland. They're doing a damn good job right now. Evander with an amazing free kick. 30 minutes in. If Tigres loses today, I think Tigres has no chance of losing against San Jose. Well, I don't think they were going to lose to San Jose anyway, but it's just kind of wild to think that it's all over 90 minutes. If they draw San Jose and San Jose somehow wins in penalties, if Tigres were to lose today, that would eliminate Tigres. Like, Tigres don't have a lot of room for error if they were to lose tonight. I don't think San Jose would win. I think they were putting all what they could in that Portland game because they damn well knew that whoever won that game was probably going to get out of the group. I don't think San Jose thinks they can beat Tigres. I really don't. Portland, though, different gravy. It's only 31 minutes, but still. Portland, they're a good team when they're on, and they've been on for the last couple of weeks. I hope they kick on and make the playoffs, or at least win Leagues Cup. Barcelona 2-1 up on Arsenal from Rafinha. Arsenal's got some problems. Cleared. Was I going to do that? I may have to. Well, yeah, that means they play the same day as Toronto. I was already doing the Chelsea game, so advantage played, so no. I'll watch it, though. Evander plays it into Asprilla. Asprilla, cross, shot, blocked, corner, Portland. I want to see the Canadian teams from the Canadian Premier League into the Leagues Cup. I wonder what Canadian team would do good in the tournament. I would like to see Forge. Like, Forge would absolutely give some teams games that you legitimately wouldn't expect Forge. I mean, they did give Cruz Azul a game back when they played Cruz Azul. And Cruz Azul was actually good back then. I think Forge, if they're in the right group, they could win a group. If Bobby Smirniotis is still coaching Forge, if they're in the right group, they could win the group. No joke. Forge could if they were in it. Pacific is a little bit more iffy. You know, I think Pacific could have their moments. But Forge, if they were in Leagues Cup, they could actually win a group if they were in the right group. Legit. I believe they could. I'd love to see it too, but Tigres got shell-shocked. I mean, Evander with the banger that he had, yeah, they should be shell-shocked. Oh, that's a free kick for Portland, as it should be. Say Arsenal can make it to the table, but I'm not really sure they'll pass Man City. It is preseason, though. I didn't think Barca was better than Arsenal, but it is preseason. Maybe. Are Tigres wearing their Liga MX Champions patch on like the side of their jersey, the bottom of their jersey, because of the Leagues Cup patches, I guess? That's different. 34th minute. That is legitimately different. But I kind of like it, though. I like it. 33-42. Over the top. That'll be cleared. Tigres is it's hard for Tigres to deal with Portland here. Portland is doing a damn good job. Diego Chara gets the ball cleanly. That was amazing against Lopez. Amazing, Diego. '35th minute. Ten minutes to go, left in the half. 1-0 Portland, 1-0 Portland. They play it all the way back to Angulo, Quiñones, I like the jersey. It looks nice. Sort of reminds me of a Pumas kit, though. I'm not going to lie. Cross in. Like, I get Tigres have blue, but what was the downfall of LA Galaxy? Chris Klein. Pretty much. That's pretty much what Toronto's staring down, is being the new LA Galaxy, or being just like the LA Galaxy if they're not careful, or they don't get rid of Bill Manning. But similar thought process. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. 37th minute. Currently looking at a different social tonic called Can You Fork. Saw it at Sprouts with Space Tea and Ohio when I went. There's no Chicharito. That's a problem. Well, yeah, but I'm just talking about overall. You know, like, it's not just the players, it's the front office. They're just that are more of the problem, to be honest. Yeah, that should be a foul on Asprilla. Cheech's career is over. Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't like to say it, but it is. Like, where is he going to go? What, back to Chivas? I know they need a striker, but they could get Polito back. Go get Vela. I mean, shit. Chicharito's probably like the bottom. Miami should go all out for Leagues Cup and forget about the league. Yeah, that's probably what they're going to do, except they're still going to somehow make the playoffs just because Messi is Messi. And it's even worse because Miami's going to do what I wanted Toronto to do. Yeah, that's fun. But, you know, I'll root for it. Screw it. To be honest, I'll root for it. Screw it. 38th minute. Free kick for Portland. McGraw plays it long. Goes to Paredes. Evander doesn't get there. But they win the second ball. That's a free kick for Tigres. But, yeah, that's pretty much what they're probably going to do, is go all out for Leagues Cup and Open Cup, depending on the Leagues Cup result, and forget about MLS, or do what they got to do, and if they somehow make the playoffs, they do. Miami can win a trophy, get into CCL with Leagues Cup. I agree. That's probably the plan, because they're so far off in the league, which I wish Toronto could do the same thing, but you know what? That's why I was so pissed off about the Montreal loss in Voyageurs Cup. Sell and keep for your team. Honestly, sell them all except Oso. Sell them all except Oso and Coelho. At this point, Like, there's only a couple of players that I would keep. I mean, even Bernadeschi, sell him. Sell Insigne, sell Johnson, keep Mabaka. There's only like 4 players I would keep. Aime Mabaka, Alonso Coelho, Jonathan Osorio, DeAndre Kerr. Everybody else could go, frankly. If you're not one of those 4 people, no, Kobe Franklin can stay. You know what? No, Kobe Franklin can stay, but I don't know if he'd be a starter. If Richie Larea comes back, then he would be one of the 6 that would stay. But the 5 that I would want to stay that's on the team now, Kobe Franklin, Aime Mabaka, Alonso Coelho, Jonathan Osorio, DeAndre Kerr. If it's anybody else, they could go, frankly. Keep Coelho, keep Oso, keep Mabaka, keep Kerr, keep Kobe Franklin. And that's anybody else could go. If they're not those 5 and Richie Larea, if Richie was to come back, the rest of them can go, frankly. Pretty much that's the way I see it. If Richie was to come back, that's 6 people that should stay. Other than that, blow it up and just build around those 6. 5 or 6, depending. Back heel right to Ivacic in the 40th minute, 1-0, 1-0. They're still trying to get him back, says the rumors. They're still talking to Forrest, and they may just buy him out, is what I heard. Or buy him back is what I heard. So you know what? There you go. But if Richie comes back, 6 people should be there. We could get a Classico Reggio in the round of 32. Yeah, I got to do that. I can't not do that. What's your favorite type of chips? Tom's S&V chips. What else would that be? I mean, I like sour cream and onion as well, but Tigres equalizer. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Play for Gignac! Oh! How effortless. Andre-Pierre Gignac. Absolutely. Quick. I'm not surprised. Goal for Tigres, Andre-Pierre Gignac. What a shot. Just gets in behind. 1-1. Tigres equalizes, plays in, and Gignac just pops it past Ivacic. That you can't stop that. No, can't stop that. In the 43rd minute, Gignac scores. 1-1, 1-1. Portland left him unmarked. Yeah, I'm not surprised. This game's getting more goals or a penalty shootout. Portland still played better. I just think they absolutely forgot about Gignac for that 1 second. I still think Portland's played better in the first half. And we could have a problem here. Yellow card for Evander. Second yellow. Evander gets a second yellow. He's off with a red card. Well, there we go. Portland's down to 10 and their best players off the pitch. Ooh boy. That's not what you want to see. Oh no. 44th minute, 1-1, 1-1, and Tigres might just end up winning this game. don't think he meant to hit him. That doesn't look like a red to me. That doesn't look like a second yellow to me. He didn't even hit him. That's BS. He didn't even hit him. What? Okay, that's BS. I'm sorry. No red. What do you mean no red? Did they check it? Because to me, that doesn't look like a red. If you're just saying it doesn't look like it, I agree. But that's not a second yellow. I'm sorry. That's not a second yellow. That's soft. VAR. Thank God. Maybe. I don't think that's soft. That should not even be a second yellow. Says Chris, yeah. I mean, to me, that's just, I don't know, but to me, that's not a red. I hope they do go to VAR. 4 minutes of stoppage time. To me, that's not a red. Gignac talks to Evander. He's off. Second yellow. Portland down to 10. I mean, that shouldn't be a red, but it's rigged. Aggression while out the ball. I mean, to me, that's just soft. To me, that was a soft red card. Or second yellow. But it's still a soft second yellow. Goal and 2 cards. Yeah, Portland just got CONCACAF'd. I guess they were bound to give a call to Mexico. Header. Clear it. Portland basically got to hold out for penalties now. That's the sad part. They got to hold out for penalties. Yeah, true. I agree with that. Free kick for Portland. If Portland somehow win this game, that would be crazy. Before a penalty shootout, I should say. If they win outright, that would be crazy. It'll at least go to the 49th minute. This half. 1-1. Uno. Playing forward. Ooh. Paredes plays it up and nobody touches there. Nobody gets the touch there. 48th minute. How we doing, Josue? Leon scored 1-0 Leon, as they should. Header. Angel Mena scores for Leon. I'm not surprised, as they should, or as he should. Hopefully they don't have to go to another penalty shootout. And that's a push. But I do think, quote me if don't quote me on this, but I think if Tigres are to win the group against Portland, if they're to win the group, if Tigres wins the group, they will play Monterrey in the round of 16 if they both win their matches. So there still could be a Clásico Regio in this tournament. So that's interesting. Only way Tigres is losing is if Nahuel does his ridiculous mistakes. He already did it once, actually twice. They should have made him pay for that chip. when it came out of the box. So Tigres is not losing to San Jose. 49th minute. Quinones gets a yellow. But Nahuel is a chaos agent. I do agree. He is a chaos agent. I do agree. Like, Nahuel always does something stupid. At some point, he does something stupid or something ridiculous. Halftime. 1-1, 1-1 at the half. The game is tied. The match is tied, but Portland's down a man. See what happens over the next 45. We can go to penalties. If Portland gets a point, they at least go through no matter what. So hopefully they can hold on to that and not have to worry about Saturday or Sunday. Not have to worry about match round 3. With that being said, 1-1. 1-1. Beautiful goal by Evander, but they left Gignac wide open, which is why it's tied. Beautiful pass, too. And they just pops it in there. And then, of course, the red card, second yellow red card to Evander, which was soft, but still. Giolito and Renato Lopez from the White Sox for Edgar Guerrero and Kai Bush. That's a good trade. Yeah. Especially for Giolito. That's a good trade. With that being said, Sit Tight will be back for the stats of the half. We'll talk about the first half and then finish out this game. So Sit Tight will be back. All right, here we go. We're back for the stats at the half. 62% possession, 38% possession, 3 shots to 7. 211 accurate passes, 85% to 116, 77%. 1 offside to 1, 0 corners to 2. 3 shots to 7, 2 shots on goal to 2, 248 passes to 151, 85% pass accuracy to 77, 10 throws to 9, 3 yellow cards to 0 or 1. 1 red card or 0 red cards to 1. Portland 1-1, 1-1. Portland have scored. Big goal they got there, but Gignac, of course, gets unmarked and gets through and scores on Portland. It's 1-1, 1-1 with another 45 to go and a red card to Evander, who was their goal scorer, Portland. For a second yellow. Let's see, one on Friday does Pumas play, or not Pumas, Forge. 6 p.m., 6 to 8, so, okay, all right, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. It's on FS2 as well. That's nice. Good. Watch it on TV. That's good. All right. With that being said, though, Portland needs to hold on. If they get a point, they're through the group. They probably won't top it, but they'll be through the group stage if they tie. And if they win the penalty shootout, they win the group. But they need to tie the game. As I was saying, so tomorrow, depending on what happens, I'll either be live for both Chivas Cincinnati and St. Louis versus America, unless I go to the St. Louis America game, which maybe I'll know last minute. Who knows, though? But if you still see the stream pages up, I'm doing the streams. That's your little hint. If the stream pages are still up, that means I'll be here doing both games. Then on Friday, to make it up for next Sunday, or Saturday only having one game, Saturday having one game, because I was going to do LA versus Vancouver for the second game. On Friday, besides the CONCACAF Central American Cup predictions, I will do Forge versus Vancouver live and review Forge versus Vancouver. So I'll be live for that. Then on Sunday, Saturday is just Orlando versus Santos Laguna. Yeah, Orlando versus Santos, live RSR. And then on Sunday afternoon, I'll be live for the Chelsea-Fulham game, and then Toronto versus Atlas later that night. I'll review both games. So the Chelsea-Atlas or Chelsea versus Fulham is going to pay back for LA versus Leon getting pushed. So that's the way I see it. So and if I go to the St. Louis game, I'm just going to let that be what it is. I won't add anything on. Or try to pay that back, I guess. Maybe later on, I don't know. Had a video of Angry Tuca, made a meme out of him saying my dad when he got invited to watch the Barbie movie. Okay. Oh, crazy. So that's what things are looking like for the rest. And then, of course, Monday is Kansas City Chivas, and then some other game I was doing on Monday. So, second half for this to start, we'll be on our way. Hopefully Portland finds a way to score that second goal or just win on penalties. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Super chats are on. Another 45 to go. Leon's a solid team. I agree. Another 45 minutes to go. Very soon. What if TFC had the power level of Monterey? I'd be a happy man. That's what it is. I'd be a very happy man. I'd be a very, very happy man. That's pretty much all I could say. Waiting for these commercials to be over and then the second half to start. But after this live is over, that's done for the day. Or I'll be done for the day. See you tomorrow, of course. Of course, for whatever is in store for tomorrow. In some way, shape, or form. Whatever's in store, I'll see you tomorrow. Let's put it like that. Here we go. Teams are walking out for the second half. How do you feel about the tournament so far? Besides Toronto being crap, I love this tournament. I think Leagues Cup is a fun tournament. I think it's enjoyable. I think it's a wonderful idea. I know it might be a cash grab, but you know what? The players play like it matters. It's been a fun tournament to watch. It's had good moments. People may hate on it, especially the Mexican side of things, but you know what? I like Leagues Cup. I love Leagues Cup. I love the idea. I love how it ran or how it runs. It's a damn good tournament. It's an enjoyable tournament, damn good tournament, and you can call it a cash grab. You can call it a crap tournament. You can call it whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I love Leagues Cup. Toronto still sucks, but I love Leagues Cup. Second half's about to start here in seconds. Oh, they put a Leagues Cup logo on the ball. Kickoff for Chara. Reyes coming on for Tigres. And then we have a substitution, Niasgoda for Portland. Which makes sense. It does make sense. Niasgoda for Mora is the sub. And Reyes for Tigres is coming in. For Samir Caetano. Reyes for Samir is the sub. And we're off in seconds for the second half of this game. And CBS comparing the men's national team losing to the Netherlands with the U.S. women's national team tying Netherlands. Like, in my opinion, how's that even a good comparison? They're two completely different teams. Exactly. I don't know why that comparison makes any sense. And besides, one's a group stage game, one was a knockout stage game. Second of all, the women are defending world champions. Let's not forget that. The men missed the World Cup prior to this one when it came to 2022. So what's the comparison? Club America fans talk big, but haven't won any trophy in more than 4 years in any competition. It's been a really good 4 years, I gotta say. It's been a really beautiful 4 years, I gotta say. I've enjoyed these 4 years. We'll never see a moment like this ever again. Once America wins a trophy, they're going to start winning more. We're not going to see another 4 years where they go trophyless. But then you could say to me, but Ryan, Toronto's went trophyless technically since 2018. They haven't won a trophy that matters or is counted. Well, they've won the Canadian Championship, the 2020 Canadian Championship, but at that point, the spoils of winning that was already given out. Like, it was just finally played. It's not really any trophy. But people are going to say, but Bradley won a trophy. Yeah, shut up. He didn't. Cross in. Like, he won a trophy that Vanny put on a tee for him, and they already got the Champions League requirement or the spoils out of it. So you know what? What was that trophy even about besides adding a number to our Voyagers Cup total? And you could say, well, what about the Eastern Conference Championship in 2019? MLS doesn't count those. Like, nobody says, oh, Toronto were 3-time Eastern Conference champions. Nobody counts that as a trophy. Like, that's not a trophy in a season. They count Supporter Shield, MLS Cup, Campeones Cup, Champions Leagues, so on and so forth. So any meaningful trophy, technically Toronto's been trophyless with meaningful trophies since 2018. And if you want to count the Eastern Conference Championship, 2019. And I guess you could say we won a trophy last year, but that was really just they finally played that game and we were to win on penalties. I mean, if that's probably the softest of the false dawn ever. So you know what? I'm probably one to talk. But that's more than 4 years. Corner here for Portland. So I'm one to talk. Cross in. Header. Cleared away. So if you want to be pedantic, yes, Toronto has only been trophyless for a year. If you want to be semi-pedantic, they've only been trophyless since 2019. Or I guess pedantic would be saying 2018 was the last real trophy. But, well, no, I don't know. I don't know. The point is, it is what it is. Bravo, playing forward. We've been trophyless for longer than America. So, I mean, and at least they've been subcampeones a couple of times in multiple tournaments. I ain't seen Toronto do that. Well, okay, no, they have, but that was Voyagers Cup, but still. Twice. 49th minute. Cross in. Headed away. Ooh. If Portland could at least get this to a shootout, that would be good for them. 50th minute. 1-1, 1-1. Reyes, Pizarro, Aquino, Angulo. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going, y'all. But playing forward, Portland. Niasgoda plays it. Paredes. Mosquero got there first. And Niasgoda lost the ball. '51st minute. Arsenal 3-2. Trossard. Good for Arsenal. They came back. They got some steal. Diego Lainez signed until 2027 with Tigres. Well, I guess you don't want to go back to Europe then. I thought he said he wanted to go back to Europe. Yeah, true. He didn't play well with Tigres, yeah. And he really didn't play. And he didn't really play well at the Gold Cup either. Yeah, so, you know what? Yeah, it makes sense. I wonder if Ricky Puig will ever go back to Europe either. Probably not. Ooh, bad block. But Portland's just got to get to a penalty shootout. That would be good for them. Playing forward, that's a good run. Can Portland find a winning goal at some point this half? At least what would be the winner? That's out for a throw. Portland's still playing pretty well down to 10 men, I got to say. They're playing pretty well. I just realized Evander is going to be suspended for the round of 32. Unless they could get that yellow card overturned, which probably not, to be honest. Didn't he get a yellow card in the last game anyway? So he would have been suspended anyway. I think. Worth a check. Playing forward here. Tigres. Past the post. That almost looked like... here we go. Perfect. No. Doesn't look like he did. Paredes. No, it was just Paredes and Gruzo. Okay. Nah, he would have been able to play round of 32 had he not been. So if they get it overturned, which they should, because that was a soft yellow. I'd try to get it overturned. And Portland's pissed. This game's going to go off the rails and quick. playing forward. This game definitely is going to go off the rails. Oh, what a pass. Nothing there. But that first pass, though, was beautiful. The second pass, though. Like, Portland should be able to get this to a shootout. I think they should. It'll be tight, but I think they can. If they do that, they'll at least advance to the knockout round. Just depends on what seed. If they win the shootout, they'll win the group. So hopefully for their sake, they could at least get to a shootout. But losing a Vander is not great. Getting to a shootout is great for Portland. That is a result that they would take either way. I mean, losing a shootout's not great, but it still gets you through the group. So, it still does. Thoughts of Billy Gunn leaving his shoes in the ring? Is he retired or not? I mean, it's about time for him to retire. I respect Billy Gunn, but his time, I mean, I'm not surprised. He should retire very soon. He's not a young buck no more. Portland's basically parking the bus, as he should. Or as they should, I should say. Cross in. Hell, the Young Bucks aren't even Young Bucks anymore. I know I had to. I know I had to. They're not Young Bucks anymore. The Young Bucks aren't even Young Bucks anymore. I had to. That was probably one of the most dad jokes of them all, but I don't care. And if they were watching this, that would be their Twitter bio probably in 3 hours. Because the Young Bucks always change their bio. That's like a running joke with those guys. And then somebody always posts their new bio to Squared Circle. Without fail. Speaking of wrestling, I'd rather be Dom Mysterio than Buddy Murphy. If you know, you know. If you're ever in that type of situation, always be a Dom Mysterio, not Buddy Murphy. The more you know. The more you know. '58th minute. I'm the only one amused here? Okay. 58th minute, 1-1. Uno. Santi Moreno's about to come on for Portland, or at least they may have just pulled him back, but he was about to come on. Look into this game. Do you think LAFC will have a chance against Tigres? No. Tigres will beat LAFC. As of now, yes. Maybe when they actually play the Campeones Cup, then we might have a discussion, depending on how the form of LAFC is. But if they're playing each other in Leagues Cup, no. I don't think the coalescing is there for LAFC's new signings yet. Maybe by Campeones Cup, though. But there you go, 60th minute. Nice play. Oh, the ball's just pinballing around. Comes Tigres. It's out for a... Looks like a corner to me. Yellow card for Vigon. $30 to go left in this game. As of now, we'll go to a penalty shootout. As of now, we will go to a penalty shootout if this holds for another 30 minutes. And if not, header! Put to the side netting. That'll be a goal kick for Yepez. Diego coming on. Diego Lainez and Ozan Herrera. Ozan Herrera making his Tigres debut. Diego Lainez and Ozan Herrera. The good news is Toronto doesn't have to face Ozan Herrera. The bad news is Toronto has to win by 2 on Sunday. Laria for Moreno. But you know what? If they have no Ozan Herrera, we could probably win by 2 if the football gods smile upon us for what Lopez for Lainez, for what Atlas did about this offside. If the football gods smile upon us, rightfully so, we'll win by 2 and we'll get through. If we just are so bad that we even fumble that bag, well, there you go. Laria for Moreno and Ozan Herrera came on. Vigon for Ozan Herrera, making his Tigres debut. Plays all the way back to Yepez. 63rd minute. I wonder where that nickname came from, Ozan. I wonder where that came from. I'm interested. I'm interested to know where it came from. I don't think I've heard anything or read anything about it. 63rd minute. Highest paid Mexican in Liga MX is Diego Lainez. Well, there you go. 63rd minute. 1-1. Ozan Herrera with a good touch there. Plays it back. This gets to 90 minutes or to full time. Tied. We go to penalties. And Portland will be through to the round of 32 in that situation. It just depends if they win. If they win the shootout, they will top the group. If they lose the shootout, they move through. But they could get topped by Tigres if they win outright over San Jose. And I guess head-to-head, they'd still get topped even if San Jose were to somehow beat Tigres on penalties. Or if they were to win on penalties. Crazy that's most paid and still benched. If they were to lose to San Jose on penalties, Portland would win the group, but Tigres would go through. That's how bad Lainez is. He's the most paid and he's still benched. 12:35 for me. I'm going to go to bed. Go for a drive tomorrow. So I'm going to head off to bed now. See ya. Good luck tomorrow. Be safe. All that jazz. Be safe. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. 65th minute. Cross in, save. Oh! Nice defensive play by Portland to clear that. Long ball, but Niazgoda does not get there. That could have easily been a bad moment. A bad moment. Cross in, header off the post. Tigres is knocking on the door to win this outright. Ozan off the post with a header. Portland is getting a lot of luck. 66th minute. Playing on right to Nawel. Be interesting to see Ivacic versus Nawel in the penalty shootout, though. Yep. Before you know it, it'll even be week 0, let alone week 1. State doesn't play till week 1, but week 0 is the last week of August, yeah? Doesn't Vanderbilt play Hawaii again? I think they do, don't they? In Vandy? Yeah. Oh, week 0? Because Hawaii has to go to Vandy. Week 0 do be going hard. Yeah, I agree. 1-1. Uno. Rory's not here. He's watching with a friend. He told me he was going to be watching with a friend. He'd be too nervous if he was on the stream or something, so. I don't blame him. Sometimes you want to do something different. Week 0 allows us to watch lower rank or lower level matchups that have shootout written all over them. True. That Hawaii versus Vanderbilt game last year was amazing. That was amazing. What are your thoughts on this? I mean, Portland has played a pretty good game. I want them to get the penalties. It looks like they will as it stands, but they're doing enough to get there. But Hawaii always shows up. This is why they wanted by the Pac-12. I almost forgot about them. Yeah, the Pac-12 should pick them up. Like Mountain West for Hawaii, that's not right. Hold on, wait. Pac-12. Hawaii's still the Mountain West, yeah. Yeah, they're still in the Mountain West. They should be in the Pac-12. Yeah, I agree. Leon full-time 1-1. Corrado slapped RSL. I'm hoping for penalties, but it's getting kind of late. At least it goes straight to penalties. At this point, if the Pac-12 decides to stay alive, then it needs Hawaii and various other Mountain West schools to fill in the gaps. They need San Jose State. They need Hawaii. They need San Diego State. They need Fresno State. They need schools like that if they want to stay alive. Now, is it going to work? I'm not sure. But they need schools like that. If they could take Mizzou, that would also be cool. But you know what? If they could take Mizzou, that would be cool. But Mizzou would never leave. Mizzou would never leave the SEC. Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and ASU definitely leaving for Big 12. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Wazoo and Washington are going to leave for the Big 10. That's just my hunch. Leon Topton will advance to the round of 32. Good for them. I still think Washington State and Washington are going to go Big 10. I just have a funny feeling that they're going to do that. I don't think Washington State and Washington are staying in the pack. I don't. I don't think the Big 12 want them, but I think the Big 10 do. 70th minute. But I'd accept that if Washington State went to the Big 10, because you know what can end up happening? Mississippi State and Washington State could play in the ReliaQuest Bowl. Oregon will bolt to the Big 10 too, yeah? Cross in, Niasgoda. Doesn't get there, but cleared away. Yeah, Oregon too. Well, then again, would Wazoo even be good enough in the Big 10 to make the ReliaQuest Bowl? I know State will be good enough in the SEC to do something like that. They have, what, 2 of the past 5 years gone to Tampa? So it would be only fitting that if the ReliaQuest Bowl, if State and Wazoo made the ReliaQuest Bowl and played each other. Now I'm watching TFC. I watch it so you don't have to. Thanks for a $2 super chat. Leon owns all of LA, if you know what I mean. They do. Champions League and beating LA Galaxy. Big up for the $2 super chat. Nice. 73rd minute. Or 72nd minute. There's only one thing I would, if I was apathetic about TFC, that I would totally say, you know what, I'm just doing one thing and not doing a double. It would be Mississippi State, Alabama. If Mississippi State, Alabama, State's 4-0 going into that game, and I think State can win, and TFC is mathematically eliminated, I might just take a week off and say, you know what, it doesn't matter, I'm doing State, Alabama. And just that. Especially if the times are close enough. I might just do that. Or screw it. Doesn't matter. 4-2. Leandro Trossard. 4-2 Arsenal. I mean, at this point, how great would that game be if we were mathematically eliminated and we lost to Cincinnati at home? What can I say that hasn't already been said? Right? Nothing. Exactly. Thoughts on the U.S. women's national team 1-1 draw against the Netherlands? I mean, for me, I think the Netherlands played a tough game. I think the U.S. got enough to draw, but I think it's a fair result. I think a 1-1 is a fair result. Pacific Northwest may be lost forever by the Pac-12 unless Oregon State goes with Oregon. Now that means they would still lose the Pacific Northwest. The Pac-12 is finished. I mean, even if you add those other schools, it's finished compared to what it was. I mean, you're losing Southern Cal, you're losing Portland can't catch a break. Now, they're still drawing, though. Besides, Tigres keeps pounding. Hey! Hey! TFC just made tonight's game a 10-game winless streak. Yeah, I didn't need to know that. Yeah, no, I know. I didn't need to be reminded. That didn't feel so good. Oh, Niasgoda almost was through. That would have been amazing had he got that ball. Nope. 75th minute, 1-1, uno. But Pac-12 needs to gain SoCal in some capacity by going for San Diego State and replacing Stanford with, most likely as well, with Fresno. Stanford's leaving the Pac? They would leave? Come on now. Stanford would leave the Pac-12. Yeah, I don't believe that one. Stanford is irrelevant. They are an Olympic sports school. They are an Olympic sports school. I don't know why they would leave. That makes no sense. Now, putting Fresno in there with them is good, but, you know. Who wants Stanford? Besides, nobody thinks about baseball or basketball with these realignments. They're just thinking about college football. So, yeah, who wants Stanford? If you're talking about baseball, maybe. But nobody's talking about that. Not even the SEC. Nobody's talking about the other sports when they talk about this realignment. Nobody even thinks about those. So, yeah, who wants Stanford as a football program? Like they're ever going to reach the heights of the year with Andrew Luck, or the years with Andrew Luck. Like they're ever going to do that again. 76th minute. TCU is what Stanford wants to be. Let's put it like that. Like, TCU is what Stanford wanted to be during that, like, little era with Andrew Luck. TCU is one of those BCS busters. I know that's not the right term, but anymore, but sort of like that. Like, TCU is what Boise State used to be and what Stanford wanted to be. That's what I say. TCU's like, yeah, I'm not surprised they're in a big bowl game or in the playoff. Yeah, that's kind of like, that's the type of team they are, TCU. I remember like in the early 2010s, TCU could have made the playoff. I think it was the same year State was number one for a while. Ibanez is coming on, 77th minute. Yeah, that was the same year that TCU was in the conversation the same year State was number one. Yeah, for a while. Yeah. Ibanez is on for Gignac and Cordova's coming on. Well, there you go. So, yeah, they've been around for a while. I remember 2013, 2012, TCU was somewhat of a name, too. So, 78th minute. Looks like Oregon State and Wazoo are staying in the Pac-12. Damn it! Well, I guess we could still get a Pac-12 SEC bowl game if we. That would be a crappier bowl game, and that would not be good for State, at least not this season, but maybe at some point. Because it would only be fitting. The only reason the Big Ten would be better for Wazoo and Mississippi State is because where's the ReliaQuest Bowl played? Tampa. What's in Tampa Stadium? A pirate ship. What pirate coached both State and Wazoo? Mike Leach. Right. It would just be so meaningful if they played each other in that stadium. I get they already had that moment against Illinois, but, State did. But come on now. Leach is always going to be remembered by both fan bases, so I don't think it was a one-time thing. So. Oh. What's a good bowl game that's Pac-12 versus SEC? I don't think there's any of those. Arizona, Arizona State, California, Colorado, Oregon, Oregon State, Stanford, UCLA, USC. Goal! Goal for Tigres! Tigres score. It's 2-1. 80th minute. Portland finally get scored on. Cross in. So they're going to have to worry. Header. Oh. Unmarked. That was Angulo. Jesus Angulo scores the header. Unmarked. It's 2-1. 2-1. That was bound to happen. In the 80th minute. That isn't too bad. Wazoo, OSU, Cal, Stanford, Fresno, San Diego State, Hawaii. I think it's next year Colorado rejoins the conference. Big 12, which is where they should be. So one more year in the pack. So I know Colorado has to build their program, but do they sort of just throw it away? I hope Portland does respond. 82nd minute. They probably won't, though. You tried, Portland, yeah. Thoughts on the facts that Dallas, Philly, and the Revs slapped Necaxa, Querétaro, and San Luis? I'm not surprised because they were playing at those team stadiums, and they're better teams than all three of them, to be honest. The Revs might be frauds, but they're better than Atletico San Luis. Philly's way better than Querétaro, and Dallas is arguably, well, I guess way better, but on paper, still better than Necaxa. So that's what should happen. Especially at their stadium, in the U.S. at their stadiums. A home game for those three games, or three teams? Yes. That's what should happen. So, '82nd minute. Playing forward. Ooh. Portland needs to find a response. They probably won't, though. 83rd minute. Cross in. They got to really find something. And fast. Or hopefully maybe just try to earn a penalty. But I don't think so. I think Tigres will. I don't know if they'll keep attacking, but Portland is still down a man. How about we bring Nebraska back to the Big 12 as well? The rivalry is still alive between Colorado and Nebraska. I don't know if they would go for that, though. Blocked away. Niazgoda almost gets the shot off, but it's blocked away. See, but here's the thing about that. I don't think Nebraska would go for that. I still think the Big Ten is more money for them. Free kick. I still think it's more money for them. But it's not like they would be going to the pack. That's true. Big 12 is still like the third best conference in the country. SEC, Big 10, and Big 12. ACC and the pack are going to be on the outside looking in. That's out for a goal kick. That could be a foul, honestly, if I'm being honest. Corner. 84th minute. I mean, he did get the ball, but you could say. True. Nebraska won't be, though. Goal kick. I mean, Matt Rule could get some out of Nebraska, but I just don't think so. 5-3 Arsenal. Like, Nebraska is a poison chalice at this point. They'll never be as good as they once were. It is. That's just the facts. No free kick. Going to be fun to see our new set of opponents for 24-25 when we join the Big 12. If only Mizzou would go back. Forget Nebraska. If only Mizzou would go back. If set the universe correct. 5-3 Arsenal full time. Cross in, header blocked away. Dos Uno 2-1. 66 .66 expected goals. 180 expected goals for Tigres. Yellow card, no. 86 minute. That red card was what did Portland in the end. That soft second yellow is what did them in. Can't change my mind. 86 minute. Long ball. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Here's a chance for Tigres on the break. Can they extend their lead? Headed away. 87th minute. BYU, Cincy, Memphis, and UCF. That's actually a pretty good amount of teams to get. And Colorado and Utah. Over the bar. That's actually pretty good, to be honest. 87th minute. San Diego Loyal is having a club friendly against Borussia Dortmund tomorrow night at 10:30 Eastern. Not 30 minutes after the St. Louis game starts. Damn, if I could watch that, that would be nice. It's probably Borussia Dortmund's U23s, though. Kind of like what they did with United and Wrexham, to be honest. It's probably what they were doing. Boley. Frank Boley looks like he's about to come on, which that makes absolutely no sense. Cross. Play forward. At this point, I mean, maybe for penalties, if they get there. 88th minute. That's out for a throw. It's Pachuca and Leagues Cup. Yes. But they had a bye to the round of 32 because they won Liga MX in the Apertura? The Apertura, yeah. So, Claudio Bravo for Frank Boley. They're going to go to try to get this tie up. Or this tie and try to get the penalties. This game's unfair. Too many teams in Cali. It's Houston, yeah. Blanco and Araujo. Mosquera. So Sebastian Blanco in for Mosquera and Araujo in for Asprilla in for or off for Araujo. Blanco on as well. Portland got CONCACAF'd. At this point, maybe, but they still have some minutes to tie this one back up. But so far, yes, they got CONCACAF'd. Mosquera for Blanco. Throw in for Tigres. 89th minute. Will be fun to see Luis Chavez. If he hasn't left by then. Who knows? Maybe he does. Blanco. Cross. Oh. Blanco. Open space. Cross. Headed away. Santi Moreno wins the ball. 89th minute. Sounds like that's the thing. A possibility. 89th minute. $14 fouls to 16. Minutes to go. Playing forward here. Oh! Throw in for Portland. into the 90th minute. How much stoppage time? Can Portland send this to penalties, or will this be over? 90th minute. 2-1, Tigres. Plays it back to Yepez. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Nice. Received by Paredes. Frank Boley. Oh, here's a chance. Inside the box. Boley is out for a corner. Yes, corner for Portland. He declined. Oh, so he's staying. Nice. 3.5 minutes to go. Cross in. Ooh, Chara. It's actually Dortmund's main team. Oh, well. I pray for San Diego Lowell. 3 minutes to go. Less than 3 minutes to go, I should say. Portland will have to see what Tigres does against San Jose. If Tigres can get it to penalties, if it's a penalty shootout no matter what, or Tigres wins outright on Sunday, Portland will go through. If not, Dortmund is going to rip San Diego Lowell apart. Yeah, I agree with that. 2 minutes to go of stoppage time. 2-1, 2-1, Tigres, Portland. Portland has 2 minutes to get this to a shootout. Seems like he might go to Porto. Chavez going to Porto sounds a lot better. I'd rather it be Chelsea, but you know what? Better in Russia. Because he couldn't even play UEFA Champions League at that point. .30 seconds through. 1:30 left to go. Well, at least that would only be a year. Free kick. Gio Reyna going to score a brace. I think he's hurt through preseason, though. Unless he does it from crutches. 1 minute to go. Didn't they say he was out till like November or something? October, November? Throw in. Long throw, last minute. Timbers trying to get that penalty shootout. Doesn't look like it. Ooh. .30 seconds. Tigres just waiting it out. 20 seconds. $10. Into the 94th minute. How much more will the ref give? Plays it in. Oziel Herrera, cross. Cordova, blocked. Full time. Tigres wins. 2-1. 2-1. Portland loses. Late on, sadly enough. With that being said, Super Chat of Tigres wins. You mean the tournament or the group or the night? Because it's full time. Like, it's 2-1 Tigres. Dos a uno. So, you mean the tournament? I'll wait. Hold on. Let me write out the stats and I'll be... So just sit tight. But where's the stats? Okay. 9 shots to 8. 3 shots on goal to 2. 66% possession. 33 or 34. There we go. Passes, 559. 289. I know, whatever. 6% PA. Fouls. Yellows, reds, and corners. There we go. And there we go. 5 for 5 TFC. I'll take it. Thank you for the super chat. I'll take it. $5 for TFC losing 5-0. I like it. +1. Portland Tigres tie with goal differential. That ain't bad. I'll take it. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Hey, that's a new feature. Liking the super chats. Nice. Super chats on the live streams. All that great stuff. I'll see you tomorrow for whatever there might be. Whatever there might be. So I'll see you tomorrow. And with that being said, I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.